G'day folks, I'm Chris Janzon.
And I'm Borison.
And we are from EXP Realty. And folks, this is what we call Behind the Sold Scenes, Bori.
Yeah, absolutely.
A little series where we like to share with you folks that maybe follow property, not necessarily buying or selling or developing or investing. Maybe you just love the true Australian dream of housing and property ownership.
Yeah.
So Bori, we're at the front of number 4 Springfield Avenue here in Direk.
Yeah.
Great little community, mate. We've sold a number of homes in here recently. In fact, we're the #1 agent in terms of sold results and prices in Direk. Tell the viewers, not me, because I already know a lot about this community, what's the popular demand in Direk right now?
So a lot of first home buyers are moving into the area. Obviously it's still in the affordable range. Well, I mean, with the record you've sold with this one, I don't know if it's in the affordable range anymore. So congratulations, and we'll get into that in a second. But you know, a lot of people are looking for something a bit modern, a bit family orientated. We've got, you know, the Seller's Drive right here and the park here. So, you know, during summer when it's like not too cold, people would come out here. It's a very family orientated and vibrant. So a lot of people are buying properties for that reason, but as well as investors as well. So, you know, it's got a good mixture of homeowners and investors in this sort of small suburb of Direk, which is, you can also say it's Burden as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's a small little pocket, couple of hundred homes at most, I'm going to say. It was built in about 2012 onwards. A lot of the owners that built in here are still the original owners. There's a lot of high owner occupancy rate in here. There's not a lot of rentals, particularly on this side of Direk. But let's talk about 4 Springfield Avenue Direk, because we've got some interesting numbers we want to share with you folks. And the reason we share this is just to keep you really informed of what's happening in the now market live, right? Because these numbers, they don't lie. It's what we experienced. It's the journey that we went through from being for sale to sold, and now the outcome. So, mate, we had 6 open inspections on this one in total, which in today's market, that seems probably longer than normal, you would agree?
Well, not all properties are going to sell within the first 2 weeks. And, you know, it did feel uncommon to us because we were knocking a few properties.
1 to 2 weeks.
1 to 2 weeks and having an abundance of buyers. But as you know, in Direk, it's not as known as all the other suburbs in the Salisbury Council region. So it does usually take that 2nd week to get into it. But in this occasion, it took a little bit longer. And, you know, there is a story behind that, because all the other properties that we did sell in the area, they were about 1 to 2 weeks, maybe even 4 weeks, but this one took 6 weeks. So
43 days in total on market, folks. And I can tell you now, Ryan and Kate, who are the proud homeowners here, they purchased this one as part of their first home. We're getting a little bit deflated, as any seller would. When you get into that week 3, week 4, what's happening, what's going on. However, what's really important with a skilled, experienced agent, as we are, is you got to stick to the plan. And that's what I assured Ryan and Kate. I said, look, it's going to come. We've just got to stick to our plan, be committed, keep consistent momentum going forward. Don't put the brakes on, because it's easy to put a property by appointment. Let's not do opens. Let's just get inquiries in. Because as we experienced here, mate, right now, with anything sort of between that $750K price point, a lot of first home buyers are going towards that new construction option because they get the stamp duty exemption, low mortgage, you know, there's the grants and the incentives. So on something around $750K, folks, if there's a first time buyer, they're going to save around $44,000 to $46,000 on those grants and incentives right now to go out there and build. So that does sway that first home buyer market. However, we're going to get to it in a moment. The ultimate buyer here at the end of the day was a first home buyer. Getting back into the numbers, 6 opens, 43 days on market. We met 23 buyers across those opens and days on market. 3 offers received in total. And folks, we've got a new Direk price record for a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home in this area. So time on market didn't impact price here. And folks, one of the things Bori and I really pride ourselves on is not every sale is a quick and great sale, and not everything is about the sold celebration. Sometimes you actually have to roll your sleeves up. You've got to dig deep, you've got to work hard and grind it out. And that's what we did here, because this one, folks, is now sold in the books at $725,000. So congratulations to Ryan and Kate, our sellers here. Welcome Jess, Declan, who have purchased this as their first home. And it goes to show, Bori, that it's not all glitz and glamour in real estate. Right?
Not at all,
It's not about sold records. It's not about selling things within a week or 2. Sometimes it's about persistence, tenacity, passion, but sticking to the plan.
Yeah, absolutely. And as you always say, just stick to the plan and, you know, you get the end result. I mean, at one point, I was even getting emotionally drained from this one because I was like, you know, we're not getting the numbers we needed, you know. I think the first 2 weeks we were getting 3 to we'll be lucky to get 4 groups at the time. And there's so much factors, elections and all those bits and pieces, but let's be real, you know, buyers will come regardless of whatever the factors are. So I'll really give it to you, because at the time you did put this property on sale, I was actually overseas. So when you told me the result, I was just blown away. So yeah, strong negotiations by you. I
truly believe in this community, folks. Buri and I have been saying for quite some time, you can't see it behind you, but I remember running opens here, mate, and there was families across the road there at the DeSellis Drive Park and the playground, and it's just a real beautiful family orientated community. When I seen the kids out there playing, kicking balls on the lawn, in the playground, outdoors, I truly believe in this community. And I knew you would get the results. We just had to be patient and persistent. So folks, if you're in the 5110 community, we would love to help you as part of your for sale to sold aspirations. If you've got any questions, please reach out to Bori and I. We are only too happy to share knowledge and information, whether you are buying, selling or not. If you just want property knowledge, we are your book of resources, Bori. We've sold 3 back-to-back here now. We sold this one, DeSellis Drive. No, it's been 4, obviously, 4. Mango, and then 6 Orchard. And we're working on another one, folks, that's coming up, 4-bedroom, 2 bathrooms in this area. So maybe if you're a buyer and that's what you're looking for, get in touch with us. But,
absolutely.
Mate, congratulations. Another sold behind the scenes story here at 4 Springfield Avenue, Direk. Until the next one, folks, it's bye for now.
See you guys.